Hello, welcome to Quantum Online Academy. This is your Dr. Nagaraju Pendam. In this video, one more important science and technology issue I am teaching to you. So, please before entering into this video, share and subscribe and inform to your friends who are preparing the competitive examination. Definitely they will get the benefited. I am giving the such a wonderful information to you, not broadly, with short I am giving to you. ISRO sends tardigrades into space. What makes them special? So, in this is the world news because ISRO is collaborated with ESA, European Space Agency, and NASA and Axiom Space mission, Axiom Space Agency. So, these four people are gathered and they want to send Axiom 4. So, such a couple of days they need to send to you. So, from India one astronaut, that astronaut is Subhashan Shukla. So, the Indian government want to send, that ISRO want to send into Axiom 4 to do the research under the microgravity conditions. So, ISRO sends tardigrades into space. What are the tardigrades? So, these are the shapes of the tardigrades. Maybe you able to see in water, these things you able to see. This is a water bear, tardigrades. So, water bear also we call it as. So, water bears are Axiom 4 mission. ISRO is set to send tardigrades. Tardigrades means water bears to the International Space Station as a part of the Axiom 4 mission, marking India's first human experiment in microgravity using these resilient micro animals. Clear? So, this is very important. ISRO want to send tardigrades, that are water bears. ISRO is set to send tardigrades, water bears, to the International Space Station as the part of the Axiom 4, making India's first human experiment in microgravity using these resilient micro animals. Now, you able to see here what about the Axiom 4 mission. Axiom 4 mission, what it is? It is a 14-day crewed mission, 14-day crewed mission to International Space Station under the Axiom Space Program, involving research in microgravity, biology, biotechnology and sustainability. So, under the research of microgravity, biology, biotechnology and sustainability. So, these research they need to do. So, under the Axiom Space Program, it is a 14-day crew mission program. So, organizations involved, how many organizations involved? It is a joint initiative by the ISRO, that is India, so and NASA, that is USA, and ESA, European Space Organization, with the astronaut group captain Subhashan Shukla representing India. So, from Indian side, Subhashan Shukla is representing. This is very interesting. So, one Indian scientist, Indian pilot is going to IAF, Indian Air Force. So, pilot Subhashan Shukla. So, we are sending through Axiom 4 mission to the ISS, International Space Station. So, what are the tardigrades? What are the tardigrades means? Tardigrades are micro animals, a small animal, also known as water bears, So, also known as a moss piglets, or water gears, water bears. So, it is a micro animal, that is a tardigrades. This term is very important. So, please remember, this is a biological term, tardigrades, water bears or moss piglet. So, between 0.3 to 0.5 mm visible only under the microscope, discovered in 1773 by German zoologist jo, Johann Joyce. Johann Joyce, Johann Joyce, Johann Joyce, Johann Joyce, Johann Joyce, 1773. So what is the size? That size is 0.3 mm to 0.5 mm, visible under the microscope only. So that is the what are the characteristics of this water bear? Found in extreme habitats. So extreme habitats means polar ice caps to deep oceans, where these are there, polar ice caps and deep oceans. So this one we able to see, these are the tardigrades. Have 8 legs with claws. So this one 8 legs are there. How many legs are there? Once you have to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many legs? 8 legs are there. With claws also they able to see. With 8 legs, with 8 legs, 8 legs with claws. So segmented bodies, and though outer skin also exist. So even tough outer skin is there. So that is a tough outer skin. The segmented body also is there. They survive extreme conditions, vacuum of space. So there is a survive extreme conditions, vacuum of space, under the radiation, dehydration, and high and low temperatures. These can survive. Tardigrades can survive vacuum of space, radiation, dehydration, high and low temperatures also this can survive. So enter a cryptobiosis state, extreme metabolic inactivity to survive harsh environments. So immediately, so they can change the cryptobiosis state. So what is the cryptobiosis state? Extreme metabolic inactivity, to survive the harsh environments, because you go to the radiation, you go to the high temperature, you go to the space, you go to the moon. So different times the temperature can changes to survive the tardigrades. So these can cryptobiosis state can execute. So what it is very important. So once you have to see, briefly I am telling, ISRO is to send tardigrades, water bears, to the International Space Station as a part of the Axiom 4 mission. So this is the India's first human experiment to do the research under the microgravity. Axiom 4 is a 14-day crewed mission, right? So the involving the ISRO, NASA and ESA, right? What is the tardigrades? It is a micro animal which also known as a water bear or moss piglet. That size is 0.3 to 0.5 mm, visible only under the microscope. German zoologist John Goeze, so 1773, so they invented this one. So key characteristics, extreme habitats are there, the polar ice caps and deep oceans they can exist, 8 legs with claws and segmented bodies and tough outer skin is there. They survive under the extreme conditions of vacuum space, radiation, dehydration, high and low temperature. Under the cryptobiosis state can they execute, enter the cryptobiosis state, that is the extreme metabolic inactivity, so to survive the harsh environment. So this is the information about the tardigrades. ISRO want to send this tardigrades to do the research under the ISS International Space Station through Axiom 4 space mission. So please share and like and subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you so much. You are listening our science and technology classes. Thank you.